What's good, YouTube? So check this out. This video has been checked for safety for you YouTube police. And with that being said, this video goes out to all my 2A gun toters. And I'm just going to show y'all some handguns that I love to carry, depending on what I'm wearing or depending on what mood I'm in. So for starters, we're going to start off with, absolutely, we're going to start off with a Taurus Model 85 5-shot 38 special revolver. You can't go wrong with it. Y'all know I have the Terminator Steel, the one I call Terminator Steel. I don't carry that one because the finish on it, it shines in the night if the light hits it on the right angle. And it's another one that I carry right here as well, but I don't carry that one at night. The light hits it and it's like everybody know you packing. So this is the 38 Special. She is beautiful. All right, you can't go wrong with this. This is the round ejector. All right, you eject your shells out with this here. This is a 5-shot. It is beautiful. A lot of people say do not cowboy your firearms, but I tell y'all what, I paid for it. I'm going to use it how I use it. This is an excellent shooter, rubber grip as well. Rubber grip, never slip. 5-shot, you can't go wrong with a 5-shot revolver. It is excellent for home defense. Trust me, y'all. All you need is, well, I can't answer that one now. I can't say all you need is one, because where there's one, there's two. But this is good for home defense. It's a good bedside gun, y'all. And a firearm in general is better than having none at all. They got that new burner thing out now, non-lethal, but to each his own. But this revolver right here, I love this revolver. It feels good. I love the finish on it. Not only that, what I love about it is its size. Let me show y'all that. Look at that. I love the size of that gun. You can hide it behind my hand. Do I got some big hands? That's up for you to judge. Do I look like I got some big hands, y'all? But this revolver right here, I love the fact that it is lightweight. I could have got the super light frame, which means if I was shooting it, it would be jumping up. I mean, it would be coming back. So when I got it, I told dude, I said, it really doesn't matter, but I like guns with a little weight to them. So I grabbed this one opposed to grabbing that one that's really light, that light frame gun. Even though that light frame gun it's the same as this, just really light. And this is actually the same as my Terminator Steel revolver. Terminator still gets no action. It might get, out of a whole year, it might get a box of ammo. That's it. This one here, oh, I'm going to torture this one. This one, I'm going to put it to the test. And I'm going to see if she does what they say she does. I love this gun though, y'all. I love revolvers. I've been loving revolvers ever since the Wild Wild West. My grandmother was big on Wild West movies, you know, like John Wayne. Her guy was Clint Eastwood and Charles Bronson. She loved them two guys when it came to the Western movies. And as time went on, you know, you had Bruce Willis playing them. There's a lot of other cowboy movies, Outlaw Josie Wells, stuff like that. But A Fistful of Dollars, y'all know that movie. But this right here is a great home defense weapon, and this is good for personal protection because a gun is better than no gun, y'all. Remember I said that. A gun is better than no gun. So if this is all you can afford, by all means get it. And this was like $3-something, came to $3-something. So to me, it's not about the price. It's about what I'm feeling that day when I'm going gun shopping, all right? Normally when I go buy guns at the gun store, y'all, I have one in mind. I'm not one to be going to go get a gun every month. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I might get a gun once a year. 9 times out of 10, I might get 2 guns a year. That's it, 2 guns a year, all right? But this is an excellent gun, has the hammer on it, it's not hammerless, so if you had seen one with a hammer, this is what you would see. So you would see nothing but that. you would just see this little U bend here, that U bow. So there wouldn't be that hammer right there. And once again, this is not loaded for YouTube. Obviously, you see in the video, so you know it's not loaded. But this is hammer style. This is no hammer. All right? And you would always have your cylinder release. So this firearm here is, I want to say, out of 1 to 10, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Would I rate this out of a 1 to 10? And I'm going to just be totally honest. I give this 8. And I just give it an 8. Performance, 1 to 10, 10. There's a lot of firearms out there that got some awesome looks to them. But this right here, y'all, I love revolvers, by the way. Snub nose, the long pistols, revolvers. You know, the 44 Magnums. My buddy's dad had a 44 Magnum, y'all. Oh my goodness, it was beautiful. So I love, I'm not prejudiced against no firearm. I love all guns, y'all. Long as they work. And I've never had a gun that didn't work. If it did, it went back to the store. Did I ever take a gun back to the store? No. Yes, I did. I had what did I have? I bought a gun and the firing pin broke. It was, it almost had a firing pin similar to the XD's firing pin. You know, I got the firing pin in the back, you can see. But this was like a, I need a gun like ASAP just to have something to shoot different than something else. So I just grabbed it because it was cheap. And I know they say you get what you pay for, but I've had some cheap guns and they've never failed on me. But I didn't even put rounds to it. I just got it out, took it out, tested it, looked at it, you know, and the firing pin fell out of the back of the gun. Y'all, I jive y'all not, it slid right out of the back. No, this is going back. I hope they believe me. I'm sorry, that's right. It's only been a couple of hours. I went right back right before they closed, and they honored that. Took the gun back, said we could give you money back. This is the value. I said, no. I'm going to take another one. So I ended up getting another one, and it was another revolver, which I don't have anymore. I miss it. It was a Rossi, and it was blue steel. Oh, it was beautiful. I should have kept that thing. Oh, I should have kept it. It shot 2 rounds, shot 38 and it shot 357. Trust me, y'all. The imprint on it, right in here, in this milling, it took 38 and it took the 357 shells. It was nice. But this right here, I love Revolver. I love the action. I love the way it is built. I love the fact that it is solid. I know it's a basic gun, but in the beginning, they were basic. So, you know, back to the basics. It's a song Carl J had called Back to the Basics. And this is how it goes. But anyway, back to the basics. I love the basic firearms. You can't go wrong with a revolver. And something else I want to tell y'all about. A lot of people always talking about the guns it's beat up, it's scratched. I don't want this to get scratched. It's sitting in a case. All my guns are in use. There's nothing. When I buy them, if they get a scratch on it, so be it. That's a battle scar. You hear me? Guns were not made to sit on the shelf to be pretty unless you selling guns at a gun store and you want to attract the buyer. It's shining up in the case looking good. He looking at all of these. Bow, he get that one because it's polished up real nice. I'm not the gun store and I don't sell guns. I collect and I buy guns. But I'm not a gun collector. I use every gun that I own. Guns were meant to be used, not to sit on the shelf. That's the 38 Special Taurus Model 85, just like my Terminator Steel one. And by the way, that's something I called it, T2 Terminator Steel Liquid Metal. I just gave it that name. That's not it. Market fans, salute to you. You got a gun called Tommy Lee Jones. Bad one. All right, now that's the 38 Special. Let's go right on over to my Taurus G2C, chambered in 9mm. Check for safety. Nothing in the chamber. Nothing. All right. And this is a beautiful piece. 12 rounds in the magazine. One in the chamber makes 13. You just can't go wrong with this. One in the chamber makes 13. This is it right here. This is my Taurus G2C. Y'all know Taurus was made in Brazil. This is a beautiful firearm, by the way. She is really beautiful. She's beautiful. You can't go wrong with it. This here you could use for home protection, and you could use it for personal protection as long as you got your concealed carry permit if your state does have one of them. This is an excellent gun of choice. Y'all, listen, I recommend you buying one of these as well. But if you have a gun store that allows you to check one out and fire, you can ask everybody, is that a good gun? Everybody can tell you yes, they can tell you no, but if your gun store allows you to shoot guns in their range, by all means, test it out before you buy it and then boom, take it home. But let me remind you, just because you tested out that one doesn't mean the one you take home is going to have it's not going to have no hiccups. You know, I don't care what maker you got. There are some guns that have hiccups, and it's not, let's get this clear. It is not the gun. It is the machine parts that are in the gun that cause the gun to have hiccups. All right, let me say that again. It is the machined parts that cause the gun to have hiccups. It might be a burr on the slide, just grabbing something. You know, burrs, piece of metal, you gotta file off. There might be some burrs that you gotta go on in there and file off and get that thing running right. But I recommend you taking it back. Don't do that. I would do it. I know how to deburr a pistol if it has some hiccups in it. So, but you can, you be your own judge. You might, like I said, you might go get a gun and run through it at the range and run a whole 50 box and no hiccups. And then you buy that same gun you just bought, you just test it out brand new, and you go to the range and you might have some problems with it, and then until you break it in. Some guns got to break them in. If it's brand new, y'all, the spring ain't even broke in. You know, that slag got to, these are moving parts. They got to move. They're made to move. So don't be discouraged when you get something and you got a little hiccup. I paid $200 for this thing. And that's another thing, y'all. Forget about the price. If you could get something for $250, jump on it. A gun is better than no gun. But this right here, this is the Taurus G2C, 12 round capacity, one in the chamber, makes 13. It's got the safety, y'all. I love the safety. Safe, unsafe. You see that? Red, dead. You don't see red, you safe. But I never trusted safety, but that's just a feature that you have on that. So this is that Taurus G2C. Just like that, really good for personal protection, home defense. You could defend your home with one of these. Yes, you can. You won't have no over penetration from an AR-15, 5.56, or AK-47, 7.62. You're not going to have that over penetration unless you shoot through the window and it's gone. Or unless you live in one of them apartment complexes and you fire through the wall and it go through and hit something over there. You know, things happen. Bullets were made to destroy, so be careful, y'all. That's why they look angry when you're looking at the bullets. They look like mini missiles. They're projectiles. You see this? This is a beautiful piece for personal protection, and it is also subcompact, just like that Revolver. See that? You could barely see that, and it's good to conceal. See that? Concealed carry permit means conceal the gun, cover it up. Nobody's supposed to know it's there. So to all of y'all out there that's carrying guns and you're concealed carrying and you're not open carrying, just know that you are open carrying if you showing that gun with the shirt tucked down behind the handle. I see a lot of people doing this. I'm concealed carry, but yet they got the shirt tucked behind the frame of the gun and then the handle sticking out. That's open carrying, y'all. Yes, it is. If you don't know that, you know now. You heard it first here. That is open carrying, and everybody don't need to know you strapped. Now, if you're going to open carry, go and get you that paddle holster and hold out like the cops and the security guards and everybody got that gun hanging on the side like that. I mean, the whole thing's exposed. Do it like that. But if you conceal carrying, don't think you scaring somebody because you pull one of these. You got your holster clip and you do one of these. Look, you see that, y'all? Got the pistol showing like somebody's supposed to be like, oh my god, no, stop it. But that's it right there. Beautiful piece. Really beautiful piece. Beautiful. All right. Chambered in 9mm. Let's jump on over to the XD subcompact Model 2. XD9, I love this thing. Y'all know XD is made in Croatia. Right here, this is the 16 round mag on it, y'all. So this has the extender on it. So the original mag has, and this also comes as a bundle. Everything comes with it. And you got the sleeve so it don't look like it's extender. Let me show y'all that. Check for safety, you already know. So this is the extended magazine that it comes with. This is 16 plus 1, that's 17. The original mag is 13 plus 1, so that's 14. So right here, if I put this sleeve on it, which it comes with it, not legal in California, it's pretty sad though. All the laws should be the same in every state. Shouldn't do California residents like that. California residents, law-abiding citizens ain't got nothing to do with them idiots running around with them guns reckless. At all. So bow, there you go. That is the extended magazine on there with the sleeve. You see that gives you extra grip. So this right here has a safety feature on the back that I love. Boom. This will not go in the battery unless you got your grip on this thing, if you get what I'm saying. Iron sights on both. Fiber optic. This thing right here is beautiful. Y'all can see that, see that fiber optic up there? Oh, that is beautiful. That red, that light hit that. You at the range on a sunny day and you looking down at that thing glowing, you ain't gonna miss. I love the trigger on this thing. The trigger is amazing. Excellent. Subcompact, absolutely. Still, even with the extended magazine, you can't go wrong with this, y'all. All right, chambered in 9mm. Self-defense and good for target shooting. We're gonna run on over to, I'm gonna jump on the Smith & Wesson real quick. This is my Smith & Wesson M&P M2O. You can't go wrong with the Smith & Wesson, y'all. Chambered in 40 cal, all right, 12 plus 1, that make 13. You can have your, and I didn't say it on M2, but I call it the P-rail. So on the P-rail, you can hook up your attachments if you choose to. Bedside gun and personal protection. This one here got some weight, and I told y'all I love a firearm with some weight. You can't go wrong with the Smith & Wesson. I know a lot of y'all don't like Smith & Wesson, but Smith been around a long time. Iron sights, these serrations right here, these are pretty, these are, you can grip this. When you're wearing a inside the waistband holster, don't get me wrong, when this right here rubs up against your skin, it hurts, y'all. It'll leave like a little, it's irritating. So you might want to get a high rise inside the waistband holster where it comes up and covers this whole serration. That way it doesn't rub up against your skin when you're moving about. It has changeable back straps. You can see that line right there. You can, when you break it down, you can put the other back strap in and give it a fatter back to it so it'll give you a grip and it's more comfort depending on which one you want. But this is an excellent gun for personal protection and home defense. Really nice. And this one right here, you can chamber 357 and 40. Yes, you can. You can chamber 357 and 40. A lot of people say, oh, you got to go on and get the barrel, y'all. I don't want to talk about it. But I have put a 357 slug through this 40 barrel, and it went through flawlessly. I don't recommend you doing that, but that is something that I did. I did not have to get the conversion barrel. I did it, trust me. This is the 40. All right, now we're going to jump on over to my Glocks. All right. You already know this is my Glock 32, chambered in 357. This is 13 plus 1, that makes 14. And this is a pocket rocket. Performance barrel. Can't go wrong with it. She's beautiful, but I'm going to hold up two of these same size. This is compact, not subcompact. This is compact. Sub would be smaller. Sub would be taken down to like there. All right. We're going to run on over to the trusty old Glock 19. Glock 19, y'all. You can't go wrong with this thing. Had it a long time. This is something I rarely show. This is beautiful performance barrel on that one. So we're going to hold up both Glocks. They fit the same parts, all of that, y'all. Yes, they do. Boom. The only thing is the 357 barrel won't go into the slide of the Glock 19, but the Glock 19 barrel will go into the 357, okay? When you look down to see the barrels, you'll notice they both got the same thickness, but just a little bit. The diameter of the 357 is just a little bit bigger. So some people say the 357 ain't nothing but an amped up 9. Y'all, this thing right here is a pocket rocket. These are both Glocks, same size, same parts, y'all. Same parts. But different spring. Stronger spring in the 357 and the Glock 19. You can't go wrong with either one. I love the finger grips on both. These two right here, y'all, these are beasts. All right, I don't talk about this one much. This one been around a long time. All right, we're gonna run on over to my Glock 27. I carry this, it depends. It really depends on when I carry this. It's really handy. It's chambered in 40. It's 8+1, that makes 9. You can't go wrong with her. All right, see that? Glock 27. There she go. Chambered in 40 cal. She is sub-compact. Look at this. She's a mini. She's a beaut. She's really a beaut, y'all. You can't go wrong with this. I don't recommend everybody having this because this right here is basically this. It's 40. Drop down in size. So you better hold on to this. If you popping this off, you got to hold on to this. This right here, this is a smooth trigger, excellent weight, and it keeps the recoil down. This one right here, this recoil, this will be bouncing around in your hand if you ain't holding it. But this right here, you can't go wrong with the Glock 19. This got iron sights on it. They are not the original sights, all right? Iron sights on this. You see they sit up higher. Y'all see that? Yep, sit up higher. These sights are just like my XD. Can't go wrong with them. Glock 27, y'all. I love it. I love those mini guns, y'all. I do love the mini guns. I'm not too big on SMGs, AR-15s, AK-47s. I could care less for those guns. They are nice, but to those that like to carry them, I love handguns and shotguns. Love y'all. Salute. That is a few of the pistols that I do like to carry. Comment, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, hit the bell for notifications, and let me tell y'all something. A gun is better than no gun. Don't let nobody tell you, don't get that, don't get that. That's because they ain't got that.